Let me show you how long the line is. There's a lot of people coming for 5080s. It is already. It is already this big. See this? It's Micro Center. So we have that and the whole thing up to the front, all the way to the front. So that is like 100 meters long. It's a long, long night. But there's a lot of 5080s. They have 79. So that's probably how many people we have here waiting. They're gonna sell out. 58 is gonna sell out. So yeah, I'll give you a better view from here. You can see the line is all the way down the stop, and it keeps going. That's crazy. Yeah, 59 is great. '59 is great. So I'm gonna have to wait until 8 p.m. tomorrow to see if I can get a 5090. I'm number 4 right now for tomorrow's list. So I was number 22 when I got here. Everyone wanted a 5090 in front of me. So when they said we only have 4, most people left, and I have 3 in front of me. So tomorrow we need 4 5090s again. If we get 4 5090s tomorrow, then I'll get one. Let's see if I can get one at 7 or 8 online. That's gonna be almost impossible. Let's go. Let's go, man. We're back. Fully charged. Yeah, we're back. Thing is, I'm trying to control everything with this, with my pencil, so I don't freeze my hands because it's very cold. Luckily, I have these heated gloves, but if I take them out, I'm freezing. It is very cold. So let's see how it goes. There's not single Asus card at MSRP, by the way. The ones that are at MSRP are special launch editions. By the way, UFD Tech might be coming at 7 a.m., 7 or 8 a.m. to record some videos, like NVIDIA sponsored video of the launch or something. Or maybe they come with a truck of 5090s just to make it look good. That's my hope. Otherwise, what is he going to say? 4 5090s only? That's crazy. I was not expecting any card at MSRP. Honestly, that'll be a miracle. Like Leon Killer. You're getting the Founders Edition. I would get the Founders Edition, but the Micro Center doesn't have Founders Edition. Only Best Buy. And my Best Buy will not have any for tomorrow. They told me next week, Wednesday next week. So I might try that if this doesn't work. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, so I've done like 4 trips already to a close gas station. Yeah, it's close. It's not a big deal. On my car, of course. It's not that close. I can just walk. 1590 Ti, 800 watts. That'll be even crazier. It's really a joke that Nvidia doesn't manage to keep enough graphics card ready after 2 years. Yeah, that's what I don't understand, man. You have 2 years for this. I don't know. I don't know why would they intentionally do this. They're just losing money. Like everyone wants to buy it. You don't have any, like, I don't see the benefit really. Thank you very much, man. 9070 XT? No way. No way, bro. The power of AI. The LSS is so good. I think Nvidia just killed Intel and AMD. Good morning from the UK. No, I cannot go home. I cannot go home. I have someone who's going to replace me for a moment tomorrow, but I have to stay here the whole day, more than 24 hours. So yeah, there's no going home. We have to grind it. Yep, they're sold out immediately. So I think we have 2 hours and a half or 3 hours and a half to go. So I'm gonna end the stream when we get close to 7, if my battery lasts that long, so to see if I can get one online. If I get one online, I'm going home. That's for sure. So 5090, 2500. The 5080, 1349. I will get that one. That's the one I want. Which one do you want? Do you have any model? Yeah. Yeah. So the one in front of me, he wants the MSI Supreme. Of course. I want the TOF because it has the 2 HDMI outputs, but the Supreme is better. It's honestly better. And it's probably gonna be a little bit cheaper too. Yeah. Yeah. Than the TOF, the Asus TOF. It's gonna be like 100, 150 cheaper. Yeah. So yeah. I have to ask the two in front of me, see what they want. Maybe I get lucky. Can get my TOF.
I like the form factor.
Yeah, Founder is a killer car.
So that's the only. Like, That and it's the MSRP.
Yeah, I would get that one for sure, but who can buy that? That's probably the most difficult one to get.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
Outside of that, that would be the one.
Yeah, MSI Supreme Liquid was the best 4090 available in terms of cooling. Yeah, it is so quiet, man. I like it. It's so big. So huge, man. I love that. I want a big card.
Yep.
No, I'm not guaranteed to get a 5090, man. I am waiting here, hoping that a miracle will happen. Hoping to get one Friday. We're talking about waiting tomorrow the entire day. It's gonna be crazy. And I have to work tomorrow for 12 hours. So yeah, someone's gonna have to cover me a lot. Have you ever thought on not being to delete 4096 resolution, just edit it to 3840? You cannot. So if you cannot delete it, it's not gonna let you edit it. So the S95C with the One Connect box, there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Nothing works. It's impossible. I always get Zotac. That's a good one. Zotac is huge. Yeah, they might have one. I always get Zotac because they offer 5-year warranty. Oh, I'm not too concerned about warranty. I don't really care too much about it. But yeah, that's nice. 5 years warranty. I might try to convince the first and second place to get the Zotac. Hey, 5-year warranty. So they leave me the Asus for me. Yeah, the Asus is kind of overpriced in comparison. That's okay, man. We're paying that much. You just want to get what you want, and it doesn't matter really. We like it big, yeah, man. It's basically you have to think about it. Put your GPU on a balance and the money on the other side, and it needs to weight the same. that's CEO math. That's CEO math. And the bills need to be $100 bills.
He's there.
Makes perfect sense. Oh man, 7900 XTX. Yeah, it's not even close, man. It's not even close in performance. So yeah. According to the channel Optimum, who made a best 4090 video. Okay. Yeah, actually, the best review, in my opinion, the best review of a 5090 was the Optimum review. And actually, I don't agree with him that he likes matte finish, but he did the best job, in my opinion. The best review. And I watch almost all of the big reviews for the 5090s. I think he did a great job. I bought a 5090 Supreme for 3400 at 5 o'clock. They had a bug in their system. No way, man. What am I doing here then? $3,400, but that's crazy, man. Was that in the US? Or is that like a Canadian dollars or something? That's crazy. They're saying someone bought an MSI Supreme at 5 a.m. that there was a bug in the system. Someone paid $3,400 for it. That has to be a bug. I don't.
I mean, that probably maths about close to Canadian.
Yeah, it should be Canadian dollars.
I think
Yeah,
maths out to like the Canadian version for
yeah, it has to be. I mean, it cannot be US dollars. Yeah, Gamers Nexus goes deep. He goes deep. But, sometimes for me, I get the feeling of what's going on if you just show me the afterburner numbers, like how Rumbox did. For me, that tells me what's going on more than a graph, with all the temperature and the reading and all of that. So yeah, but of course I watch the Gamers Nexus. He does a great job. Thank you very much. Greetings from Turkey. Hope it is not too cold. Well, it is cold, man. I have to be wearing this. Well, I would freeze. I'm using my pin. Show you, I'm using this pin because yeah, I was freezing. It's crazy. Thank you very much, man. Nvidia flagship video cards are now like Rolex sports watches. Nothing for retail anymore. 5090 here in Australia, $4,100. That's insane. That's like a 65-inch G5 or something like that. That's crazy. If you don't get the MSRP models. Well, I mean the 65-inch G5 is gonna be like less than $3,000. Yeah, it's about the same price. Yeah. Just Best Buy 5070. It has 4090 performance at least. Absolutely. That's a CEO math. It's not accurate. It's not accurate, but it is correct. So it makes perfect sense. Impossible without the power of AI. Impossible without lying. Yeah, it's not $2,000. Can you grab 10x 5090 and just run out? No way, they would have helicopters pursuing me. I don't think my Honda is fast enough to get away with it. Our unbox are an AMD brown nosing channel, to be honest. I think our unbox is the best. I don't think it gets any better than that, honestly. But yeah, everyone has its opinion. Is this in the US? Yes. We are in the US, man. So we have people from Turkey. I get the TV, that's for sure. Well, definitely. If you have already like 4080 Super or something, you're playing like on a LCD monitor or something like that, I get the TV. But the thing is, you don't have to get the TV at launch. You wait a year and you get it at half the price. That's the way to go, man. Should I hold on my 3080, 10 gigabytes, or upgrade to 5080 or wait 5080 Super? Get the 5080 for sure. I mean, that's gonna be 2x the performance. Plus 10 gigabytes is already struggling with some games. That's gonna be almost 2x the performance on almost every single game. So yeah, that's definitely worth it. Plus you get multiple frame generations, and we're talking about 8x, 16 times the detail, bro. That's what you have to understand. The more you buy, the more you save. See, I'm not the only one studying Jensen's teachings. Greetings from Germany. Wish you all luck. Get a 5090, bro. Let's go. If you can get a 5090 for me too, I'll pay you $3,000. Well, let me tell you, there's no way I am like selling. If I get a 5090 today or tomorrow, they can offer me $5,000. I would say no way. Yeah. Absolutely no way. I'm gonna basically not sleep well for 2 days and wait all this time freezing. No way. There's no money they're gonna pay me that I'm gonna let that go. No way. Daniel Owen and Swarms are my favorite YouTubers for GPU. I plan to buy. Swarms is the show we guy who just plays the games like a normal person. Yeah, I watch them too. Um, Daniel Owen, he's a math teacher. I was a math teacher here in the U.S. too. I taught. I teach pre-calculus for high school level. That was a great experience to say the least. So yeah, I I helped to, how can I say it? I contribute to our kids, to our American kids.
But I don't.
So I feel proud about it. I feel proud about my work. So yeah, it feels great. Rumors have it that the 9800 XT will demolish the 4090. Yeah, but where is it? And, uh, and the thing is, DLSS. It doesn't matter how many frames AMD is going to get if it doesn't look as good as DLSS. That's the thing. Like I don't care if it's 20 frames more if they don't look clear. So they have to beat or at least get close enough to DLSS. Then we can consider that. I have like 600 Steam games. Yeah. 1 million is worth freezing my ass off for a month. Oh, of course, man. If someone comes here, there's a lot of rich people here. Let me tell you. If someone comes here and tells me, "I'll give you $10,000," I mean, of course, I mean, I would be crazy if I say no to that. But nobody's gonna give me $10,000. Well, there's a lot of. There might be someone who he just wakes up tomorrow in his $5 million mansion, gets his Tesla, comes here and he's like, "Okay, who's coming out with a 5090? How much do you want, kid? I'll give you $10,000. Here we go." That might be boss. That might happen actually. So I would do it because actually that video is gonna do very well too. So we go viral. I get $10,000, and then I just buy another one. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit. But yeah, I don't want to do it. So yeah, Watch Dogs mention. Yo, I must seen you earlier. I came last night to get a CPU. Oh, you did?
Somebody looks up.
Yeah, already. Someone here at the store told me that the first live stream was already on Reddit, and he actually saw the video when the manager came out the store, and he said that we have 45090s and all that. So yeah,
They only have
we're getting famous, bro. Getting famous. Uh, Warhammer Dark Tide Overwatch, the first Star Wars game. Forgot the name. I never finished. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff to go back
Yeah.
and play for sure. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, Wukong for me, that's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the game I'm gonna play. Yeah, Red Dead, man. I already beat Red Dead, but it might be worth. It might be worth a replay, especially because DLSS now looks so good, man. I suffer the blurriness of Red Dead 2 for way too long. When are the 5070 NVIDIA drivers, 570 NVIDIA drivers coming out today? Well, I'm not sure about that. They should, but there's already a way to get the DLSS transformer model override. Someone posted that on the previous live stream. You can check it out. You have to download the CUDA. You have to check the box of CUDA or something. You have to uninstall your drivers and then manually download them and get the CUDA version or something. I don't know because I have not tried that.
Doesn't mean you're necessarily.
Yeah. So here's the thing. No, I don't want to get frustrated with Wukong because I am afraid it's still not gonna be enough for Wukong because that game just runs very, very badly, very, very, very badly. So I want to get a very good first impressions of my 5090. I want to be happy with it, you know. So I might try something that runs very well and looks great. So let's see what. Probably, I think I'm probably gonna try High on Life. That game looks so good and runs so well. So I probably try that one, and then we'll go from there. Someone sold 3080 for $2,500. My goodness. So the latest news, you still have a 5090 waiting for you? Okay, well I have nothing, bro. Right now I'm broke. Completely broke. So basically what I'm doing is I am waiting, holding my fourth place for tomorrow's chance. So I am waiting until 8 p.m. today. So right now it's 4 a.m. So I'm waiting until 8 p.m. for the manager to come out and say how many 5090s they have, if any. Because the thing is, Micro Center gets supply Wednesday and Thursday.
It doesn't matter to me.
So today's supply for 5090s, 79, 5080s. Tomorrow's, we don't know. We might get no 5090s. We might get 4 again, single digits, 1, 2. I just need 4. If we get 4 again, then I get one. So that's where we are. I was number 22. So everyone wanted to get a 5090. Only 4 available. So that's where we are. The only way to get a QD OLED TV this year is with a Samsung S95F. And we'll be mad. That sucks, man. Samsung, I don't know what they're thinking, man. The matte finish should be the 90 class. That's the cheap TV for most people. Yeah, the 95 class should be glossy. And they should also get rid of the One Connect box. Absolutely terrible idea. Do you think it is worth upgrading to a 5080 Founders Edition from 3080 to 4K at 60 FPS and ray tracing? It's almost double the performance, like 40%. I think it is definitely worth it. But not for 60 FPS, man. You don't get it. You don't get a 5080 to get 60 FPS. That's just not good enough. Now, if you're thinking on MFG, then that makes more sense. So if you can get a 60 locked, the thing is when you turn on MFG, you're losing performance big time. So you really need like 80, 90 frames. So then you turn on MFG, your base frame rate goes down to like 60. And now you do 2x, 3x, 4x, depending on your display. That's definitely worth it. But not to get like 60 FPS with ray tracing. That I would not recommend that. I mean, 60 FPS is not good enough. When you spend this money, of course. I really wanted to get a 7800 XT, but instead recently went with the 4070 Super just to not have any driver problems, but ran into heavy power problems with the card initially. I mean, yeah. we can get issues with any card really. So hopefully you can get a replacement. Let me get my hands out. I think they are warm enough already. Yeah, I by mistake I just went back for a moment. Let me get out of here. Someone is smoking. Let me go out. Get this. So, thoughts on the Samsung Odyssey Arc with a 5090? So, what are I don't know that monitor. What are the specs? You know, hopefully I can get more review samples for monitors, so I can actually have an opinion about that. But yeah, at least I'm gonna tell you all about this 360 hertz QD OLED monitor we're getting on Monday. So hopefully I have the 5090. I want to have the 5090 so I can actually see 360 FPS. Otherwise, I cannot I cannot try that. I have a G4 plus an Asus 1440p 480 hertz monitor. Do you think it is worth getting the new Asus 27-inch 4K 240 hertz for my 5090? Well, 1440p 480 hertz, is that an OLED or is that an LCD? Is that the WRGB OLED with, I don't know. But I would recommend you get something bigger. So when you get something new, get it bigger. So upgrade the size for sure. So why do you even want to play on a 1590? It's just 30% more than a 4090. Well, because I don't have a 4090, bro. So for me, it's gonna be like definitely more than two times my 3080. So it's gonna be massive. Sometimes like 2.5, 2.6, and that's just the base. Just the base frame rate, man. If I get MFG, it's like 8 times better, 16 times the detail, bro. That's why Nvidia won't make another car like the 1080 Ti. It was just too good. Yeah, they're not making that mistake again. Who buys a 5090 and worries about their power bill? Yeah, I love that they are very power hungry because that tells me that they are pushing the limits. They're not holding back. I like that. With MFG, you can feel the refresh rate, 240 hertz plus. Actually, you can get 480 working nicely there. This advantage is not available with the 40 series. Exactly. That's exactly what I was looking for. MFG. Founders Edition is 2,300 euros because of tax. Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I'll buy a 5090 right now for 2,300 euros. Yeah, man, I want the best. I think we all want the best. Thing is, the best is very expensive. Very expensive and very hard to get to. I was talking about screen resolution. Yeah, 55-inch, 1000R curve. 165 hertz. American problem here. We just wait for chip or they don't earn our money. I'm waiting 5090 with LG new 45-inch 5K 2K OLED. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I think based on my ex- my experience with the ultra wide LG OLED that they had at Best Buy the other day, the resolution has to be 2K vertical. So that's 2160 vertical. It has to be because the pixel density was not good enough. The text clarity was terrible with that big of a size. So I think that one is gonna be a good one. The problem is that's a WRGB OLED with a matte finish, which is like absolutely terrible. Such a bad idea. It's gonna be a fantastic display, but they're ruining the display with a matte finish. If they put a glossy on that, it would be so awesome. You got a 6700 XT too. Um, now we're in Kansas. The NVIDIA color control app is awful. Video control app is awful. It is slow and janky. Only the NVIDIA app is good and it's on par with the Adrenaline driver. Stop being a fanboy. Have had NVIDIA and AMD. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had AMD. Asus ROG Astral 1590 is $4,500 before tax. With tax is $5,000. Is that in Australia? That sounds like Australia price. Yeah, $2,800 is crazy. That's like the picture they have on the store. That's the GPU they have. It's crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Let me take a seat here. Actually, I think the temperature is improving. Temperature is better now for my hands. NVIDIA did make a card like the 1080 Ti. It is called the 4090. It is powerful, not excessively power hungry, has sufficient VRAM, and remains the second most powerful gaming GPU ever. It is the best. That was the best investment you could make. Jensen's taught us that. So that's the best. A great investment. You could probably undervolt the card and get away with lower power draw and temperatures with the same performance. Yeah, actually, their Bauer tested that. He lowered the power to 70%, and it was still better than the 4090. So basically, a 5090 at 70% power, it was still significantly better than the 4090. And the power draw was like 400 watts, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah, you can undervolt to and get even better results. Plus one, didn't you say 2000 was your limit? Yeah. So the thing is, 2000 was my limit for MSRP, but I knew I had to go higher. Now, my limit after that was 2500, but considering that I'm gonna have to wait for 2 days, so whatever they want to charge, whatever it costs. Of course, if it's like $3,000, I'm not paying that. But at 2,800, I'm gonna have to. I'll get the best. If I get the Astral, that's the best one. So it's gonna hurt, but It's okay. We will recover. Yeah, I think it's locked to 70. 70% is the minimum. I don't know why. There might be a reason for it. Yeah, that was Canadian dollars. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, 49 is very expensive too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you fine tune the cards, you can get better results, but for me, I'm gonna I'll max replace my power supply and get the best performance. I don't really care too much about saving power. So yeah, I don't want to lose a single FPS. Basically, oh, I wanted the power to undervolt the 5080. Yeah, he was gonna do that probably. One of the videos. CPU seems to be bottleneck now. eBay's terrible for 4090. Oh, TechJet City already undervolted to 370 watts and dropped only 6% FPS. If I get one right now, I might try that until I can get the power supply. And then after I get the power supply, I can get those 6%. The UTC it's a math and pre-calc. That's like the final test. The final question was 5070 plus fake frames equal. That was the test. Nah, that would be unfair because that would be a question for the boys only. The girls don't know anything about this thing. They don't care. The more he buys, the more he saves. It's just a great investment. Are you also buying a power supply or anything else today? So if I can get it below 2500, I will get the power supply. But if I get the Astral, I cannot get the power supply. And remember, we're not talking about today. There's like the chances of me getting a 5090 today are close to are biblic at this point. If I get a 5090 today, I mean, you can call me, I don't know, HDR Jesus Christ or something like that. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We're talking about Friday. I might have a chance. We'll see, but not today. There's no way I can get a 5090 today. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was bad when I paid 2500 scalper price.
Waking up.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here and people are waking up.
I know.
People are sleeping. Undervolting is especially good for laptops. Yeah, for laptops, very good because your temperature is the biggest problem for performance. So you might get even better performance. I live in Malaysia, so converting 4,500 Canadians to Malaysian currency is 13,500. That is more than what I make in a month. See, that's really what matters. How much you make. I think it's not how much you make, because there are some people who make a lot of money. It's how much disposable income you have. And if you don't, and you save for it. The thing is, I just don't do payment plans. If I don't have the money, I don't buy it. It's that simple. So I'm only buying because I have the money available. That's my philosophy. And not only that, I'm buying the 5090, which is over $2,000. Like I said, I made a video about how to afford a 4090. That was like a year ago, like 2 years ago, I made that video. And basically, what I said was, for me, for example, the 5090 doesn't cost $2,000. It costs $4,000. And the reason is, for me to feel good, to feel like it is okay to justify that much, I have to give the at least the equivalent to my family. And I did. I did that. So it's okay. If I give my family what I'm going to spend, it's okay. So it's all good. So basically, how can you afford the 5090? You need to have the goal to give that amount to your family. So you work harder. So you have a purpose that's bigger than yourself. And then things will happen. Things will go your way because you're going to put the effort for something that is more worthwhile. That's why a lot of people say, oh, it doesn't make any sense to spend $2,000 on a 5090. Of course it doesn't. But if I tell you that for me, the goal was not only to get the 5090, so the goal was to also have the motivation to give. So then it is a positive thing because I am getting a 5090, but at the same time I am giving. So it's like, for example, some people say, "Oh, I don't know if I can, make justify that with my wife or something like that." Just buy her a gift. I'm sure if you want to get a TV that's $2,000, just give her $2,000 worth of gifts, and you see that she's not gonna tell you anything. Like, she's not gonna complain about your $2,000 TV. You just gave her $2,000 a gift. So, you know, who can argue with that? It just works. So that's my philosophy. So it's just how we roll here. For most games, the 60 Ti and 70 Ti are absolutely sweet spots. Yeah, that is that immigrant mentality right there. Yeah, man. We come here pursuing the American dream. We come here to provide to our family, and that gives me the motivation. See, there's a lot of people here that they don't see how privileged they are, and especially kids. It was sad for me when I was a teacher and I asked these kids, "What do you want to do?" And they said, "Nothing. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. I don't have any goals. I don't care about studying more, like nothing. Literally I don't want to do anything in my life." They don't see how privileged they are. And that was my message every single day, man. You have an incredible opportunity just being here in the US. People from where I come from, people would do anything to be here. Just think about this. I became a musician to come here. I learned, studied for years just to get to the level because I knew that was my way out. People would risk their lives just to be here. And so then we have these kids that they don't see how privileged they are, and I think they are wasting an amazing opportunity. This opportunity, the American dream. So yeah, I think it is sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Good morning, man. So you were here yesterday, you got your night sleep, and I didn't. I haven't been able to sleep at all. Oh, my micro center had 10, 50, 90. That's double digits. That's double digits. That is so much better than here. But yeah, even if they had 105090s, I wouldn't. I was number 22. So yeah, you must be an amazing musician. You require an O visa. It's very difficult. Yeah. So I have videos. Actually, on this channel, I recorded a video one time playing, so you can check it out. Uh, yeah, I have to record more videos. I focus on playing fast with my fingers, like. We went off. So that's really the only thing I care about, honestly. I just want to play very fast. Of course, I care about the music too. I had an 8K 60 FPS TV, but I changed it for an LGC 465-inch. The text looks worse, but the motion clarity is night and day. Also, for me, anime is unwatchable on PC. I need true motion because of judder. Yeah, but the thing with anime is that sometimes I think it's even lower than 24 frames. So yeah, anime it depends on the anime. But yeah, man, that's the way to go. Is there anyone else camping? Anyone else? Let me show you. Let me show you how many people we have here camping. Hopefully the connection doesn't go. Check this out. The line. Not sure if you can see that. So the line is going all the way from here up to the front, which is where those red camps are. Let me show you. Let me go here. I'm gonna show you how many people we have here waiting. I want to do it from far away, because some people might not like to be recorded. So from far away, you cannot see their faces. So that's better. So this is Micro Center, the front door. You can see we have some people in the front door, some people sleeping. We have the line. I'm gonna do a slow panning because we are at 30 FPS. So this is your Micro Center line here. We have all we have actually we have a lot more people on this corner. And then after that corner, after that stop, I'm gonna show you, see if the internet doesn't go out, because I'm using the Wi-Fi from Micro Center. So let's see if I don't lose. See if I don't lose connection here. Look, some ice. It is cold. So we have, this is the corner. We still have connection. Look at the corner. We have people. We have a lot of people over here. This is the side of the store. We have a lot of people over here and all the way up to the stop. So I would say probably like 80 people. Maybe more. Maybe more. So yeah, it's gonna be. But that's for 5080s. That's for 5080s. Yeah, I'm on the US. So right now here is 5:09 a.m. So we have two hours to go. At 7, they're gonna start giving the tickets. But I'll have to keep waiting. because I won't be getting a GPU anytime. Or if NVIDIA screws up real bad, but I consider the 4000, 5000 a fail. Yeah, but it's the best we have. AMD's not doing any better. Mm, yeah, I don't really care too much. Like, but NVIDIA is the best. It's like, that's a fact. Yeah, sometimes it's gonna freeze. As HDR Jesus, you could just pray for a 5090 and God will provide. Crazy, you're being homeless for 3 days. Oh, that would be a good thumbnail. Homeless for 3 days to get a 5090. That's a good one. You should copyright that. I notice when you leave gaming for a while, it comes back so impressive. Yeah.
I don't regret it because the bigger
Nvidia 40,000 series was a decent uplift overall, especially the 49. Yeah, it was a big difference.
yeah,
Big difference. How much longer do you have to wait? I have to wait until 8 p.m. So right now it is 5 a.m. I have to wait until 8 p.m. to know if I would have the chance to get a 5090 on Friday. So we're talking about more than a day camping with freezing temperatures. It's gonna rain too. Tomorrow it's gonna rain. Today it rained a little bit, but tomorrow it's gonna rain even heavier. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Why do you not give your family a 5090? They need the AI frames. I don't care about the 5090. I don't think anyone in Germany is camping at stores because there are none. Maybe K-Skin has one, but the majority is online. I don't know. I was not expecting this. I thought 5090 people are not going to be camping because like people who have more possibilities, they are not going to go homeless for a day. Boy, I was wrong. The American dream is to be able to afford such a superfluous expenditure because it signifies your life. It's not picking potatoes or fighting for survival to buy a jugo as in other countries. Yeah, I think the American dream is really whatever you want it to be, honestly. You just have a dream, man. That's it. It's a lot of people who don't have any aspirations at all. And that's really sad. I think the most important thing is to have the health and the motivation to go for it. So whatever your goal is, just go for it. It's a lot of people who don't have any really. See you guys. Serious, you're impressed about the line. I am impressed too. I mean, it's a lot of people here waiting. Just crazy. Crazy. It's wild. People are mad addicted for a chance at 5090s. No, the thing is, none of these people are here for the 5090. All of these people are for the 5080 because there's no 5090s, basically. So you got a $4,000 dream.
I mean, I grind.
Well, now I have a $10,000 dream because Jensen was saying that you get a 5090 and you take it home to your $10,000 command center. So yeah, it has to be $10,000 command center. So that's $20,000. Yeah, the line was crazy. No way I'm joining that dang. No, there's literally snow there. Yeah, it is. There's snow here. It is very, very, very cold. I think the 5080 Ti will definitely be a possibility. This Gen 24 gigabytes offering 5% better than 4090. Yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna happen. Actually, there was like a box. There was a 5080 box with the 24 gigabytes. So yeah, they probably already have that in the back burner. Hope you get a 5090, man. Can't wait for your review. Yeah, it's it's gonna feel so good if I can get one. We're in Kansas. That's a crazy line, man. Yeah, I'm number 4 for Friday. Again, I was here early. If the 5090 stock was normal, like as it should be, I would have no problem getting a 5090 today because I was number 22. That's not bad. I had to work today. I couldn't be here earlier. I was number 22. That's decent. But they come out and they say we have 4 5090s. So then all the people in front of me they wanted a 5090 except one. So really I had 20 people in front of me that wanted a 5090. So then most of them leave and only 3. I have now only 3 people in front of me that want a 5090 and we are going to be in line for Friday. So that's why I'm waiting here to see if they get 5090s for tomorrow. Yeah, I should turn off MFG for the stream. Oh yeah, you can use NVIDIA RTX HDR video, super resolution, and then use the lossless scaling, do 4x, and that should work. 5080 sucks. Yeah, it's a great GPU, but the price is not great for the money. The American way, however flawed it might be, has enabled us to enjoy in such a non-life critical things as playing silly video games. Let's go, man. The US is amazing. Absolutely amazing, man. This country is just fantastic. Nvidia doesn't care about gamers. The first 10 started camping on Tuesday for the 5090. They have 79 5080s. So here, actually, I checked the
Southeast.
the previous live stream. Man, we lost the signal when the leader who organized this line was explaining and and saying we have these many 5090s and stuff. He was a pro. He's actually a pro speaker. He was like absolutely like a pro speaking in front of a camera, like way better than me. So wow, I'm like, holy crap! I was impressed. So yeah, he's very very good. Yeah, unfortunately, the beginning of when he started talking, the beginning we lost that on the with the connection. Unfortunately, but you can go back and check that out. He was a pro. He did a great job. 5080 doesn't suck. It is not far off from the 4090. People think it sucks because the generational uplift was 13%. Well, more like a 5%. That's being generous. Sometimes it's like the same, or actually worse. Sometimes, some cases.
But most people don't like.
Yeah, scalp the 5080 for $2,000. That would be crazy. 5090 for most will be more expensive since they have to get a card from Asus, Gigabyte, MSI, etc. Yeah, we are in Kansas.
Wouldn't be
I don't think no one is sad if they get a 4090. For sure, now 4090 is second best. Mm, I was doing a new build for 1440p. Is 5070 Ti or waiting for 5080 Super a better option? For 1440p, the 5070 Ti is gonna be fantastic. I mean, that's like, yeah, you just, of course, you're not gonna be using path tracing, none of that, but I would not use path tracing on the 5090. So I don't think that's relevant at all, honestly. But yeah, there are some games now coming out with forced ray tracing, which absolutely sucks in my opinion. But fortunately, uh, you see new Indiana Jones and the new Doom, the Dark Ages, they are, that engine is actually very, very, very good. That's why it is unfortunately that they're forcing ray tracing, because that those games could run a lot faster without ray tracing. It would be so much better. But yeah, I don't like that they are pushing ray tracing. Makes no sense. Too bad the 5070 still sits at 12 gigabytes. There have been a day one buy with 16 gigabytes, went for the 7900 XTX instead. Yeah. Yeah, $550. It's gonna be like $600 for an AIB card. I think that's pretty good still. RTX 5090 lottery in Japan ends in chaos. Buyers climb fence of next door. Yeah, people go crazy. Man. 6070 must be 16 common. 5070 has 256 bits bus. You like Xbox or PlayStation? I mean, the best games are on PlayStation. I don't think anyone can argue with that. So it's not a matter of the console. So if I were to get a console, I would get a PlayStation. But yeah, I would not. I think I'm never going to buy a console for myself. As a gift for someone else, yes, I've done it already. I got a PS5. I gifted a PS5, which was great. That was a great feeling. But I would never buy for myself because these games, they come with chromatic aberration on by default, and you cannot turn it off. And it's like, you know, it's not only the performance. Like, I don't care how good the PlayStation 6 is or how cheap it is. The thing with PC is that you can fix a lot of things and mod, and so yeah, that's why I would always go PC. Have you seen the GTA 6 remaster or the Vice City remaster on GTA 4 engine? Yeah, I think it's great because the driving on GTA 4 is probably better than GTA 5. And I don't know if it's because of the engine, or I don't know if they just copy the driving from GTA 4, but it was looking, heavy. It was looking similar to GTA 4, and I like that one a lot. But I am concerned about the performance. I didn't download that one though. I guess it is somewhere on the internet, so I might give it a try. I might try the 5090 with that. What do you think? Get the 5090 with a, yeah, but that's not gonna have like MFG or DLSS, none of that. And it's gonna be CPU bound, so there's no way I can get 360 frames on that one. If you would sell your 5090 after that stress, wouldn't you also demand more than you paid? We need empathy for scalpers. Yeah, there's no way I'm selling it. No way.
It's priced.
Absolutely no way. Do you think $1,300 for a 58 is a good price for the lowest models? That's what they want to sell them. for here in Sweden? Do you have a better option? So the thing is, if that's how much, so the thing is, in my opinion, you spend as much money as you can afford for the GPU. It's that simple. Can you spend $1,300? Do you have a better option? No. Are you gonna spend $1,600? Can you get a 4090? You'll get that instead. But there is no competition. So it is what it is. If that's what it costs, now can you stretch the budget and get a 5090? Then do it. If not, you have no better choice. Dedication to acquiring that 5090. Let's go. Don't get the 5090. Keep rocking that 3080. I'll be fine with it, but I want to play Black Myth Wukong, man, and other very very demanding games that shouldn't be that demanding. Uh, and I want to try the high refresh rate monitors, especially if I'm doing the reviews and stuff. So I need MFG for that. So yeah. What newer upcoming video games are you excited for? Man, this new Phantom Blade Zero is looking amazing. Unfortunately, the developers said that it's not Souls-like. It's more like Devil May Cry, which is not my thing. But basically, all the Souls-like games. that's what I like the most. So definitely the new Elden Ring. I'm gonna be playing that a lot. I might do some streams. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna probably do some streams with it. Maybe see if we can get gaming tech and Adam and someone else to do like a co-op stream or something. That would be fun. So yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Hopefully it's good. I think it will. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of. I'm gonna play also the Ninja Gaiden 2 remaster or remake. Um, I like that, so I'm gonna play that one for sure. I think the Xbox conference was actually very good. They announced the new Ninja Gaiden game, and yeah, Doom. I'm not a first-person shooter. I will play it, but it's not my thing. Especially not like mindless, just kill them. And I'm not a big fan of that, but yeah, the Xbox conference had some interesting games there. Have you tried gaming on high quality CRTs? No, I never had the chance. 160 hertz HD on a CRT monitor is a different level when it comes to motion clarity when compared to OLED. So natural to the eye. Well, the thing is, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome, but the Blurbuster chief, he of course focus on motion clarity, whatever improves motion. But every time I've communicated with him and say, I would like these TV companies to have your CRT simulation and all of that, he says we need brute force sample and hold. Real life doesn't flicker. Flickering is good because it allows you to get the motion today, but we need 100 hertz plus, 1000 hertz plus. So he's basically like, that's not the goal. The goal is not to push for these companies to now just focus on flickering technologies. But the thing is, I understand his point, and he's right, of course. But the thing is, flickering to get better motion is possible today. It is something that we could have today and enjoy today. because we don't have those super high refresh rate TVs, especially. So I think we should still try to push to see if we can get a better strobing on TVs. Um, and definitely LG. Imagine the G5 with 120 All Motion Pro. That would be so awesome, man. I would buy it. Let me tell you, I would buy it. Basically, I would not buy the 5090, get the G5. I cannot get both, or maybe just wait a year. But yeah, that's the thing. 480p CRT at 200 hertz. I can run mine at 100 though. Let me get my gloves. Start. I'm starting to freeze. My hands are starting to freeze. So I turn them on. Let's go.
My stuff.
Yeah, CRTs, the only issue with CRTs is the screen size and resolution. That's it. They're so awesome. I don't care about the weight or the power consumption. They're great. Is 5080 worth 250 more compared to 5070 Ti, both 16 gigabytes of VRAM? I don't know. What's the 5070 Ti performance? But most likely that might be the best value. Although the performance increase is still like 10, 15% over last generation. But let's see. We're gonna have to wait. But the price is good. I think the price is good. Your comments? Yeah, your comments are showing up. Just type it again. You can't review 360 hertz monitor with a 3080. Well, yeah, I can. I can review everything except the motion. I mean, I can actually review the motion. I just open the UFO test and that's all you need to see really. But I want to experience the actual games. I want to experience them. Do you plan to upgrade your other PC components in the upcoming month? I hope I can get review samples for the rest of the components. That's why I might not even get a power supply. I might just ask for send me the power supply, send me the everything I need basically. But I have to be fair because if I get a power supply, what am I going to say? I'm not an expert to test, the voltages, and I have to have some respect for my viewers. I'm not gonna make a video and tell you, oh, this power supply is amazing because they give it to me for free. So, but what I can say is I can be honest and tell you, hey, we needed a power supply, and this company was, like nice enough to send us one. So thank you very much. And here it is. It's actually working. It's powering the 5090, and it is running cool. Like I can put my hands on the back, and it is cool, or whatever. I'm not going to try to become an expert. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. I might just buy it and just call it a day. But yeah, if I can start getting more review samples and stuff, that would be awesome. So I don't have to buy the rest of it. Consoles are for old people like me. That said, in terms of motion, I often prefer them because the 60 FPS, if there is a performance mode they produce, is very stable. You need one of these old Sony LCD TVs. They had such a great motion. This motion flow, XR motion flow 480 or 960. I tested one of those Sony TVs. It was just 1080p, but it was like a CRT. So basically, 60 FPS is all you need with that display. You get 60 FPS. It looks like a CRT in motion. And impressively, there was almost no. I mean, I could perceive the flickering, but it was not bothersome. I have a video about it on the channel, so check it out. So I think that one with a console, if you can get 60 FPS, that's amazing. Or get a plasma. Get a plasma TV. 4090 costs $2,400 in Sweden and 3180 for the 5090. Ain't no way. Yeah, Elden Ring is gonna be fun, man. I'm excited about it. Yeah, man. See if we can get a 5090 from Best Buy or Newegg. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in. Yeah, we're gonna get to 2 hours. Then after that, touch. Let me go. Let me go to the latest comments. Then I'll go up. Canada Best Buy online, only 100%. A bot fest. Take a more. It is official info or just a leak. If they truly kill off QD OLED, it is going to suck. No, QD OLED is not gonna. It's not gonna die. Definitely not for monitors. Yeah, it's not gonna die. The thing is, man, what happens all the time is that LCD prevails because it's cheap crap. So they make more money with LCDs. That's why it never dies. They just keep adding makeup to that crap to make it look what it is not. So it's fake. It's not raw beauty. LCD is just fake. That's why it's not good for gaming. You have to turn off all that processing, and the picture quality goes down the toilet. 5090 sales go live from online retailers in 2.5 hours. 3 a.m. in my country. Only 2 retailers selling them. I'm skipping this generation though. Good luck, bro. Stay warm. So be 7:30. Okay. 7:30 here. 59 is probably more powerful than a PlayStation 8. Impossible without the power of AI. QD OLED will become like plasma TVs. Buy them while you can. Yeah, well, you still can. Yeah. Definitely try to get the last glossy QD OLED from Samsung. It might be the S90F. So, yeah, get that one. So you're saying there's 45090s only? Is NVIDIA manipulating the stock to get rid of the trash 5080? That's actually not. That's not crazy. That's not. It makes perfect sense. They saw reviews and they say, okay. So then after they sell the 5080s, then they will release the 5090s, basically. Why not get a 5080 too? Now in the morning and flip it fast. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not flipping. No, I don't like that, man. I don't like that. Does your power supply have 12 volts connector? No. I would have to use an adapter. The S90F will be W OLED across the board, most likely. It is a C5 competitor at best. Now, I hope it will still have some QD OLED options. It should have some QD OLED options at 55, 65, and 77. At least here in the US. But let's see. I'm going to contact my electrician to have a dedicated circuit breaker connected to my plugs where my computer is situated. When a TV weighs 70 kilograms, as do CRTs, it better be worth it. Yeah. If you get a PCI Express 5 motherboard, you can do that amazing lossless scaling frame with two separate GPUs. That's right. That's right. Because basically, if you have PCI Express 5, 16X, if you cut that in half because you are using the second PCI Express, that is like PCI Express 4 16X. So it's like you're downgrading to a previous one. So that would work. You're right. It's not gonna work very well with my motherboard. I know that for sure. But I'll still try it and make the video just because it looks cool to have the 3080 and 5090 at the same time on the same PC working together to get more frames. That is such a cool idea. So I will do that video, even if it doesn't make sense performance wise. So I will give you the before and after, maybe record some benchmarks, and then give you the before and after. Nobody buy a 5080. Get a 4080 if you can. Yeah, but the 5080 has MFG. Hopefully, NVIDIA releases MFG for all RTX GPUs soon. You're probably not getting perfect motion with current and upcoming tech. Maybe micro LED because it has brightness headroom and nanosecond response times. Not in current variants though. Micro LED looked pretty bad at CES. Based on that digital foundry footage, I was shocked. It looked like trash, honestly. So if I go to CES next year, which I want to see micro LED. And if it looks that bad, I'm gonna tell you. I will record a video and show you. But yeah, when it comes to brightness power to improve motion, it is very useful because you can get the flickering still bright enough and you can be more aggressive and reduce the frame visibility time even more. But we need more hertz. That would be better. More hertz is the future, bro. We're still going to add a third 65-inch Samsung QD OLED for the awesome immersion. Not this year. It will happen. And it might not even be a QD OLED. It might be something different. But yeah, at some point I will get another TV. Someday it's gonna happen. So once I get another TV, then I will definitely try that setup. Because I might just try it and be like, okay, this is too much. This is too big, and then never use it. So I'm not gonna. And also, one of the TVs is for the family, so I'm not going to, I'm just gonna, have everything for myself, and then the family with a C1. No, that's not gonna happen. But I want to try it for sure. Do you think the RTX 5090 would be the best second option if the founders? Which one would be the best option? I don't know. I think they are all very good. At that price, they have to, man. Imagine you get a 59 in this, you're getting like bad, temperatures, like a lot worse than founders. That doesn't make any sense. That's why they are all huge. So I think they are all good. It's not a big deal. They should all have your dual bias and great cooling, and yeah, I don't think it really matters that much, honestly. So the only one that really makes a difference is the Asus ones because they have two HDMI outputs. That's really the difference. Oh, I hear some noise. People going crazy already. Or maybe someone bought one. I don't know. Qdale by Sharp. Mmm, that's a good one. Yeah, it's 5:45 right here. Get ready for work. Yeah, the MSI Ventus. Uh, yeah, I don't feel very. That's actually my least. The one that I want the least. But just because in the past there are some Ventus with bad reputation, but the 5090 Ventus should be great. Man, you can earn some money recording gameplays like the UB Ultra channel does. He records POV gameplays of his 45-inch monitor, but you do it with your QD TV. I'll check that out. Holy crap. Euro prices are out. MSI Supreme 3,400 euros. How's it going? God bless you, man. After they announced 5080, I am even more happy with my 4080. Yeah. Multi-frame generation, I already have 2x for NVIDIA and 3x more with lossless scaling. New update is amazing. Yep. That sounds good. I'm waiting for my 5080 real soon. Let's go, man. Not worth it if you have 4090. I have a current 27-inch 360 hertz OLED Samsung monitor. Yesterday, I carried my PC to the living room to my old LG C1. Man, C1 is still an amazing TV. Yeah, man. Especially with these monitors, for some reason they don't release more brightness for the highlights. They do have higher full screen brightness, but the highlights are not very impressive. Can you give us an update on how the situation went at Micro Center? I was watching your older stream when I saw where you live right now. So I mean the update is people are waking up, getting ready for 7 a.m. where they're gonna get their ticket. So basically what's gonna happen is the manager is going to come out, he's going to respect the list, the order for people. And basically, you're the first. Okay, we have these models. Which one do you want? Okay, I want whatever, the MSI Ventus. Okay. So they will give you a card. They will put it in that card, MSI Ventus. They will get your name, and they would have on that card, they would have your name. So when you go in, you don't have to fight with anyone. That's your card. And the next one in line, which one do you want? Well, I wanted the MSI Ventus, but this guy bought it. So what do you have left? He's gonna tell you, okay, so we have the Zotac, we have this one, then you choose yours, and you get the idea. That's how it's gonna work. So that's the procedure. Yeah, not worth waste of money. Proof of XP. I've made a video about QDL, explaining it is not gonna be an OLED killer anytime soon, let alone LCD, but I see the benefits both ways. I think for sub 1000 nits TVs, it will be ace. I don't know what you mean by it will be ace. It will be a beast or something. LG CX has dead pixels around the edges, and I have a Geek Squad 5-year protection expiring next year. Should I wait until last minute to use it or replace it with a C4, C5 this holiday? Replace it with a C4. Um, the C5 is gonna be almost the same. So yeah, even the G5 at that size is gonna be almost the same. So yeah, Go for it. Definitely do it. Don't wait, just in case. Which 5090 do you ideally want? The tough Asus tough. That's the one I want. MSI Trio Gaming. 3149 euros. That's crazy. 3,149 euros for the MSI Trio. What screen have you seen with the best motion?
That's right. Hey, man. Now I'm getting pissed off because they got a bigger one. I'm like,
That Sony LCD TV. I have to say, at 60 FPS, that Sony LCD with the motion flow,
what are you talking about, like that 100 whatever it is?
it looked like a CRT at 60 FPS. 3 times better than the LG C1 at 120 using Motion Pro High. 3 times more clear. It was very good. And the input lag was good too. No bothersome flickering. It was fantastic. I just cannot understand why Sony would just kill that technology completely. If I go to CES and I have the chance to speak with Sony, I'm gonna hammer them on that. It's like, how you have this amazing technology and you just completely discontinue that, and your TV today has worse motion than your TV 10 years ago. That doesn't make any sense.
Throw up the bounce from my
Why? So yeah,
shift my bed over.
all you debating which 59 you're gonna get are hilarious. You'll be lucky to even get one. The first few months, definitely not going to be able to be choosy. Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the thing is, if I have the chance, then But yeah, I would get any really. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be 2,500 is what I'm expecting to spend. 2,500 plus tax. It's gonna be crazy.
I didn't know this.
5090 tough is only
It's bigger in its
1999 on Best Buy. Only other 90 cars for MSRP that I see. What? Are you serious? $2,000 only? That'll be crazy. If I can get that, if I can get it tough, $2,000, I would be over the moon. I don't think that's possible. But let's see. I was thinking about buying a 5080 until I saw the reviews today. It is not good. So I'll try to get used to 4090. So you have a 4090? No, definitely. 4090 is better than the 5080. Yeah, definitely. Tough is the cheapest Asus card. Yeah, it is the cheapest Asus card, but 2,000. What? $2,000. I mean, that'll be amazing. That's gonna be better than the Founders Edition in every single way, and it has 2 HDMI outputs. That's 100%. That's the number one most desirable card. Not even close. Yeah, I wish the 5080 had more VRAM. Yep. I'm still here, man. Yeah, AVGA was good. They would have definitely helped to have more GPUs, that's for sure. Nvidia site marketplace is dead already. So the website is down. That's crazy. There's no way my wife would let me buy a 59. Tough cards have great cooling mostly. Yeah. That's crazy, man. $2,000 for the tough at launch. That would be amazing if I can get that, but It's wild that the MSI Supreme Liquid is $400 cheaper than the Astral. Yeah. You see, the biggest difference between those two is that the Astral has these thermal pads that you never have to replace. You never have to worry about, repasting, taking apart the GPU, 2 years, 3 years later. So that's the biggest difference with that Asus Astral. MSI might be, cooler and quieter and all of that, but at some point you're gonna have to take it apart and repaste. And so once you do that, then you're going to notice that you might have to replace the other thermal pads maybe because you break some of them when you're taking it apart. So that's kind of a mess, not very easy thing to do. So you have the reliability in your side with the Asus,
Blackhawk.
but it's a lot more expensive. It would be nice if you could look into some DLP projectors that actually handle motion quite well for gaming and offer latency as low as 4 to 5 milliseconds. I I would like to try it. That's for sure. I would definitely like to try that. There is zero chance to get one online. 5090 stock is limited to the max at launch. Yeah. First game I'm gonna try. I keep thinking about it, but I think I'm gonna try High on Life. Yeah, because it runs very well already. So I'm gonna see how sharp can that 5090 get. Basically, just 5 5090s. No, we had four 5090s. No, I am not buying a 5080. I could. I mean, easily. I would. Right now, I would be lining up to get a 5080 right now. I was number 22 when I got here, and they had 79 5080s. So easily, I got a 5080. But I don't want to be scalping and reselling later. I don't want a 5080. I want a 59. The Astral also has sensors on the 12 volts, so you can individually monitor the amps and check if something is about to melt. Yeah, as for overclocking madness. See Best Buy, yeah, people, man, that is so crazy. $2,000 for the TOF. That's gonna be number one most desirable car. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2,500 in a couple months. What are the chances I get one online at Best Buy? 1 in 1 million. So there's still a chance. There are two TOF listings. One is 2,000 and the other one is 24.99. Yeah. So one is paper lunch and the other one is actually the price. Yeah, makes sense. I'll go as far paying $3,500. TOF at 2K is great. Wasn't it supposed to be 2,400? I think it's fantastic. And that might be a placeholder or something. Yeah. I won't pay more than $3,600. That's a lot of money. Man. It's like, holy. HDR Jesus, best of luck. You sacrifice for AI frames will take you to the kingdom of Jensen. And your reviews of the car will be missionary work for the AI frames. Oh my god. Man, it just works. So 5090 plus fake frames, that's a 7090. So we're skipping a generation altogether. Thank you very much, buddy. The super chat is for keeping us company. Well, we're keeping you company, love. Let's go. Get some coffee or tea. Well, let me tell you, I actually brought this. I forgot about that. This is coconut water, no sugar, not from concentrate. I get this from Costco. As you see, I like these. These are good. But it's like drinking water. Not a lot of calories. Has like 30 calories, 4 servings. So that's 120 calories. The whole thing for 1 liter. So I'm worried about companies marking up the GPU higher after initial launch. It's definitely gonna happen. It will definitely happen. So I think if I don't get one this week or next week, I have to keep trying online or. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. MSI is sending me the QD OLED, 360 hertz QD OLED. It's an MAG 27. I forgot the rest of it. MSI told me there might be a chance later on they could maybe send me a 5090 because I told them I will pay for it. Like I will pay the full price of the card immediately. No, like I don't need a payment plan, nothing, like immediately, no questions asked. And yeah, it was too late basically. But maybe we have a chance of maybe getting a 5090 like 3 months later or something like that. But if I'm spending all that money, I would, of course, I would like to get it now because it's gonna be also better for the channel. So I'm not getting it for the channel because I don't think it is. It's just too much money. It's like, the investment is not going to. It's not for the channel. I want it for myself. But if I'm gonna get it for myself anyway, it would be nice if I can get it now, so I can also, recuperate a little bit and make the channel grow more. So it would definitely give me some views for sure. But yeah, I don't think it matters if I'm playing with more frames or less or whatever. Like, who cares? It's not very relevant. But I want it. I want to have it, bro. It's a dream. So thank you very much. Proof of XP. Thank you very much, man. Let's go. Let's go. And I don't know why I didn't get that notification. So let me make sure I'm reading all the comments so I don't miss any. Oh yeah, it is right here. It's all good. Thank you very much, man. See if we can. PC hardware is doomed, especially GPUs. It will get worse over time. The 7090 is gonna sell for $7,000. I think this is the limit already. Like, I don't think they can go over $2,000 unless they invent a new, Titan. They come out with a Titan RTX, the AI Titan RTX or something like that. They charge $3,000. It comes with 128 gigabytes of VRAM or something crazy like that. But I think this is the limit, man. Those tariffs are coming in hot. If people paying $4,000 for a GPU now, imagine in 3 years. Yeah, let's see what happens. MSI made a statement this morning that all 5090 shipments are delayed until February 9th. Can try look buying now, same time streaming. So if I can just, I think if I go and look at the store, I'm gonna lose the stream. So I might. So what I'm gonna do is I will end the stream to see if I can check it out. So my battery is still at 49%, so we're good. It's kind of raining here actually. It started to rain. So let me go. I'm gonna go into my car because it started to rain. Actually, we're doing pretty. Sprinkling. Yeah. Yeah, this is not good. My phone is getting wet. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Eh?
So it's got an IP rating most likely.
Oh. Yeah, it is raining here. Well, you can see it on the video. You see that? It is raining. So, you know what? I'm going to keep this chair here. I'm gonna go into my car. So I'm gonna get wet. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not raining hard. It's just sprinkles. Ugh. Yeah, I was freezing there. Let me get some lights. My hand was freezing, bro. See if we don't lose the stream. This far away from the store. Oh man. Some people look on the bright side. If you cannot get a 5090 at launch, you can save up more money until they are actually really in stock everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, man, if I'm waiting 2 days here, I hope I can get one. Some people will be expected to pay $1,000 to $2,000 for 1080p medium settings. So, you know what? After DLSS 4, I'm a lot more optimistic, because it's gonna keep getting better, and I think it's already very, very good. But yeah, we definitely need more resolution. Upscaling from 1080p is not the way to go. Definitely not for the 90 class card. That makes no sense. That's why I say that ray tracing doesn't make any sense. Let me get this. Remove this thing. Gunmetal or dark gunmetal? Bro, like the last thing I would care about is the color. I don't really care. But yeah, I like it dark. Bundle it with an S90F 77-inch. Do you think it is time to switch to an AMD GPU? Honestly, I think AMD and Intel, they are irrelevant. Right now, with DLSS looking that good, AMD and Intel have, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter how many frames you can get on AMD or Intel if it doesn't look as good as DLSS. Like, it's completely irrelevant. So I think Nvidia just completely obliterated the competition. Of course, Intel is doing very good at the low end, but I mean, with this new Intel GPUs, you need a high-end CPU, so that makes no sense. With a lower-end CPU, you have some issues, so they have to figure that out too. Yeah, Intel is doing well, but DLSS is so good, man, that I think we have no competition. DLSS and frame gen is just overhyped AI tech. No one with good eyes play competitively in DLSS. You get motion sickness. Well, actually, they improved the motion a lot with this DLSS. A lot. It looks so much more clear in motion. And DLSS is very good for competitive gaming because it gives you better performance. You don't have to use the generated frames, but DLSS, it is very good, especially with Reflex 2. Reflex 2 is gonna be a game changer for a competitive player. Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to try Reflex 2 and see if it works with frame generation. It's gonna be, see how Reflex 2 and frame generation work at the same time might be just like mind-blowing. I think even for competitive players, because the thing is, yes, these games that are competitive, they are not very demanding, but still, there's no way you're going to get 500 frames per second locked all the time for competitive gaming, or 490, 7 or 93 frames or something like that to get the best input lag and all that. But definitely the best for competitive player is a locked frame rate. You don't want any fluctuations. You want a very consistent experience. There's no way you can get that performance because it is CPU bound. So with frame generation, you can get those frames. And if the base frame is high enough, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's say you're getting 250 base frame rate. From 250 to 500 is better than just have 250 FPS. Even if you get a little bit of a performance penalty, especially with Reflex 2, it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, and you can go as low as 120 base frame rate. It's still gonna be fantastic. With Reflex 2, it's gonna be great. So yeah, 4K 5800 X3D. Yeah, I know exactly what my CPU can do. I think I'm not gonna have any issues to get the performance that I'm looking for. With some rare exceptions, there are some games that are just gonna be, a stalker. It performs, very poorly. Jedi Survivor. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's just bad performance. Well, you can use frame generation, basically bypass that CPU limitation. Imagine how fierce will the competition get if AMD can bring 3D caching to its new GPUs. Oh, 3D caching. Okay. I was thinking of 3D, like the 3D tech. You know what, but AMD, what AMD needs also is to innovate. AMD is always reacting to whatever NVIDIA does. AMD is waiting for NVIDIA price to know how much they're going to charge. They are trying to, ray tracing is the thing. Let's do ray tracing. AI is the thing. Let's do AI. Fake frames. Let's do fake frames. AMD needs to come out with unique things. Let's say, they
They come out with some glasses. So the GPU comes with the glass, and they have software for glassless 3D. So now if you have an AMD GPU, you can watch all video content on 3D, something like that. I don't know, whatever. You have a device for your TV, you have your glasses, you have the GPU. That is possible. That is totally possible. I have a prototype at home that works like that. And for gaming, it would be awesome. It doesn't work for gaming, unfortunately. But that's something that AMD could implement. So imagine if you buy an AMD GPU, now you have 3D gaming. That would be a win for AMD. That would be a reason to buy an AMD GPU. They need something like that. They need something unique that make people want to buy them over NVIDIA. If they keep trying to copy NVIDIA, they're not going to do it better than NVIDIA. So they're just gonna lose all the time. Digital Foundry, Alex said, Reflex 2 doesn't currently work with frame generation. Yeah, that's what I thought. But let's see. Maybe it will work. I guess the problem is if you're gonna warp the generated frame, that might be a problem because of the quality of the frame. But yeah, let's see. Maybe it will work in the future. I actually watched some testing a 5090 with a 5800X 3D the other day. Bottlenecking was so bad, the car was kind of crippled. Could only get 40, 60 FPS in Stalker 2 at 1440p. But the thing is, a Stalker 2 is terrible. Like a first-person shooter where you cannot get 120 FPS with the most powerful CPU in the world. Makes no sense. Okay? So that's the problem of the game. Even with a much more powerful CPU, you cannot get great performance on that game. So yeah, it is what it is. That's a terribly optimized game. So, but yeah, I know what my system can do. But if the game sucks, it's not a problem. It's like the Black Myth Wukong. The 5090 performance on Black Myth Wukong sucks. 70 FPS at 4K, that makes no sense. So that doesn't mean the 5090 is not good. The problem is the game, basically. For single player games, at base frames at 60 and generated to 120 FPS is great. Can you make a live reaction when you try 5090 first time? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. If it's not live, it's gonna be at least on real time. So it's the same because I cannot repeat it. But the thing is, with a live stream, the resolution is a lot lower. So, if I want to capture the 16 times the detail, I cannot do it live because the resolution is gonna be a lot worse. The audio is worse, like everything is worse than if I record it. So if I do the unboxing of the 5090 live and it doesn't look great, then it's not as good. Yeah, maybe you will have to upgrade. Yeah, I most likely will at some point, of course. But for now, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. 2K, like how much could they push the price hikes? At some point, it will be unbearable for consumers and no one will buy it. Well, let's see. I think, let's see, man. It's all speculation, but let's see how it goes. What's your current GPU? 3080, 12 gigabytes, Asus stuff. That's my GPU. At 4K, you should be GPU bound, not CPU bound. It depends on the game. It always depends on the game. The 5090 and the settings, of course. 5090 is also very popular with professional users. So it is not only gamers that buy that card, it is powerful enough. Yeah. Also, the problem with CPU utilization is that it's ray tracing. A Stalker, when you max out the graphics with ray tracing, is very, very heavy. I would turn off ray tracing anyway. I would never use ray tracing for any reason because it kills performance. I much rather have higher frames with higher resolution than use ray tracing in DLSS performance. So that's a problem. These Unreal Engine games now are using software ray tracing, even if you have ray tracing off. So you have to lower the settings to like low, medium, and all of that, some of them, for it to not be using ray tracing, basically. So yeah, we have to get rid of the ray tracing for now until the performance is good enough. But honestly, I think they played well from pure business. They made 4090s cares, so now 5090 is like a deal. Yeah, it's cheap. Yep. Yeah, I think Intel is gonna do very well with the low end, and hopefully they can scale that up and compete with Nvidia, man. Oh, ray reconstruction is so demanding. It's just crazy. You turn that off and you cut your frame in half. It is looking very good on Cyberpunk, though. So let's see. Have you been up all night? All night. I slept like 1 hour, kind of. Here on my car. It was not good. It was not good. So yeah, my eyes are tired, that's for sure. But it is what it is. You have to do it. The Finals is one of the only well optimized games on Unreal Engine 5. That's because they use a fully modified version of the engine. I've never tried that game. What do you think about VR gaming? I am going to get into VR, but for me, the biggest problem was the paid mods. I don't like to share paid mods. I would not pay for them. So that's basically the reason. Okay, let me go out. Let me go out because I hear them screaming. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. 6:23. So you're gonna check.
Oh yeah, you're right there. Right there. I think I'm 79 on that list.
So he's checking. He's gonna be checking the
Hey,
attendance.
there's 39 cards. Yep. If I somehow get one, I'd be surprised.
This man, bro.
Like the-
Look, I planted just right. It's a little wet here.
So he's gonna be checking the attendance now. He gets some. So yeah, let me get the camera clean. Yeah. So when the store opens, it will open at 8 a.m. It's right now 6:24. So at 7, we will have the manager coming out. Then the store is gonna open at 8. Be safe. What if someone pulls out a gun for a 5090? I don't think about that, man. If it happens, well, that would suck, but I don't think about that. My mind is free of concern. King of the Hill. They know what they're doing. The game is trash anyway. So they're checking the list for the 5080. There's a lot of people to check, man. Plus, I'm not gonna be like Batman knocking out anyone who wants to grab his 5090. I mean, I can throw some kicks. Yeah, the PC version of Spider-Man is out today, isn't it? Yep. See how it is. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. I'm going to end the stream before 7 to see if the GPUs are become available. They should be available at 8, but I just want to make sure I have a chance to try to buy one. So let's see. Does the credit card still require payments if stalling in parking lot? So you can just call and cancel. Just say that someone stole my card and they just cancel all transactions, and that wouldn't be a problem at all. Nobody's gonna steal your card because it's not gonna do any good for them. The backplate is bulletproof. Military grade capacitors. And I gotta work. Come back later. Pick a 5080 for me as well. And send it to Romania. $2,000 is enough to change someone's life. It is not a joke. Absolutely. I sent $1,000 to a friend in Spain that was struggling. He didn't have the papers yet. And I think I saved him a month at least. So yeah, that felt pretty good. Is it safe now that you get a 5090 soon? No, I'm not getting a 5090 soon. I have to wait until tomorrow, the same day, so I still have more than 24 hours to go. And that's if they have a 5090. And I will know that today at 8 p.m. So I have to wait from now until 8 p.m. So I still have to wait 13 more hours. I mean, 13 and a half more hours to know if I will get a 5090 tomorrow about this time. So more than 24 hours. Exactly 25 hours and a half. So yeah. Ninja Gaiden 2 Remake, Spider-Man, or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Decisions. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance is looking pretty good. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but that game looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm more like Ninja Gaiden and Spider-Man 2. Now let's see. Roberto, he says, Amigo mío cubano, I hope that staying all night there and all patience you are having get the prize. Ánimo, te queda poco. Let's see, man. Is someone smoking? Smoking over here. I've been saving money for 4080 since 2022 and saved up to $20,000. Let's go. Kingdom Come 2 is insane game. Hola, maestro Ariel. Si yo estaba ahí con vos, te ofrecía tomar un mate. Un mate. No me gusta verte en ese frío. Suerte que logré tener lo que deseas. Oh, gracias. Mi hermano de la Argentina, boludo, la Argentina. Let's see. Very important. A true generational leap is defined by upgrading performance without sacrificing on increasing size, price, power draw, and heat, none of which NVIDIA has delivered. But they are the best, man. What are we gonna do? You either get it or not. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was already a CPU crippler. 2 will probably beat my 5800X 3D black and blue and stuff him in a locker. So actually, I believe Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is gonna perform better, especially when it comes to CPU, because that's what the developers said, that it was performing better. So it will still have the futuristic graphic settings that are going to completely kill the performance. But it should perform pretty well and look very good. That game looks very good. So right now here is 6:31 a.m. 6:31 a.m. Let me go. If it's already, he already stopped. Let me go over here.
You get in line, bro?
Huh?
You get in line?
No.
No. Damn. Not getting a card
Oh, I have to wait.
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you doing tomorrow? Oh, you should
Yeah.
hang out.
I'm gonna hang out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
I
out.
see.
Yeah, I want a 5090, bro.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. If I was gonna get a 5080, I would have been quite satisfied. I can't lie. That like performance increase is so. It's like, well, you said 12%.
I think it's. I mean,
Whatever.
there's no competition for
Yeah,
that
yeah, that's
either.
the
So
issue.
it's
That's why
what
they
it
have four of
is.
them. They know there's no competition.
No, the 5080 doesn't have competition either.
Well, not yet. In 2 months, it will. I think we're
Maybe.
around there. Like AMD is bringing out something.
The 90, 70, 90, 80 for AMD is going to be around the close, but they're not doing the high end like the fucking.
They're not in the 5090 though.
But the thing is, even if you have the same performance or a little bit better, if DLSS looks better, it doesn't really matter. I much rather have the higher quality frames. See?
That's true, but they also have the market for like we're gonna have better performance and less price, and we're also gonna have them in stock.
Yeah.
So that's why they
Yeah,
have 80, 50, 80s and only 45090s because they know that they can only bring so much out.
Yeah,
Like the AMD cannot compete with the 90s, so they're not gonna even try. They're gonna make sure that it's scalped, make sure it's hard to get. That way, when they release it for $2,000, people are like, "Good deal. It's not 2,500."
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus.
No, but I don't think AMD can charge more than $1,000.
I don't think so either. I think they're gonna like hit 800, like 950, and it's just gonna be like around there, and then that's kind of what they're gonna go from. But I don't know.
See how it goes.
I'll
Let me
just see.
pick my chair. I have one on the back. It's getting wet. I'm gonna pick my chair that is getting wet here, man. You see the line? Let me show you. Look at that. It's a lot of people. I cannot even use it anymore, so I'm gonna take it back. Go in, put this chair in the back. Yeah, I should have picked up this chair way earlier, because now it is worthless. So
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream like in 15 minutes to see if I can buy a 5090 online. I think they're not going to be available until 8, but maybe. Also, I have someone coming. Let me actually send them a message to come a little bit later. Give me a moment. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Man, we have over 217 people in the chat, man. Yeah, that's because I minimized the screen to send a message. Because I have someone coming so I can work, basically. Stop the phone, get a water cool, MORA, attach the PC to it, and then it is a good space heater. Lisa invaded the stream with all that DLSS talk. Nice, I mean, 899 seemed a lot for what AMD can offer at the moment. With DLSS 4 becoming universal in a few hours. Yeah, I think AMD is done. They cannot compete with DLSS. Real person Frank is a proven liar. When asked about AMD paying for DLSS to not be in games, he said, "We don't do, but money exchanges hand. We expect our tech get the attention." I don't know about that. 600 watt plus CPU power is nuts. If you gain 5-7 hours a day, that's like 350 electricity bill. Yeah, luckily I don't gain that much. For $2,000 plus, they better bundle RTX 5090 with GTA 6 early access. Hey, we have stopped the FOMO. How are you doing? Are you doing the morning routine? Just going to the gym? Let's go. Thanks for everyone here, man. We've have over 200 people in the chat. No sleeping. 3 live streams back to back. Man. From Samsung TV replacement arc to 5090 camping arc. I'm watching the whole season. 6090 here I come. So FOMO is gonna skip the 5090. Just straight up 6090 GTA 6. Nothing less than that. Why you leaving? What happened? So basically what happened is that it is raining and they are using the list to call out people. And I am number 4 for tomorrow. So they know I am here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, they know I'm here waiting on the car. It's raining. So I'm just gonna come out at 7 when the manager of the store comes out, and I'll try to buy the GPU online. Hopefully I can get it at Best Buy so I can go back home. So that's the plan. Not hype for GTA 6. It's gonna be the best game ever created, bro. You heard the 5090 Founders Edition has loud coil whine. Yep. It is screaming a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't like that noise, but for $2,000 and the temperatures being that good, I think is fine. I can live with it. Wait for the 5080 Super or TI in a year. No, bro, it's 5090 or nothing. How many cards you think were saved by employees? Well, actually, the employees are not allowed to buy any GPUs themselves for a period of time after a release. So, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, because otherwise people would go into a store and tell the employees, hey, I'm gonna give you $500 if you save me a spot or something. And of course, how can you say no to that? You say absolutely, buy it and then just resell it or something. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But what I think is, the manager told me, I was on video, you saw it on the stream, I asked him, is there a chance you have more than 4 5090s? Is there a possibility? He said, he didn't say no. He said, oh, maybe. So what that tells me is that they have more than 4 5090s, but probably they want to keep some of the 5090s for Micro Center for pre-builds, because they make more money with pre-builds. So I think that's what's going on. So they might decide to sell them today or not. I'm not sure. But let's see. It's just a matter of luck. I do not completely rule out the possibility of me actually getting a 5090 today, like right now. But that's because I believe in miracles. That's what I need. At this point, I need a miracle. So let's go for it. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the truck today. So Micro Center gets a truck on Wednesday and a truck on Thursday. So Wednesday truck, 4 5090s. Thursday, 0 5090s. Maybe 10. I don't know. I think right now, if you ask me, if I had to bet on it, I would say 0 5090s. And I'm just gonna waste my time. But well, at least we enjoy the process. So I already know what it feels like to camp. So yeah, it's what it is. I disagree on that. AMD is only one generation behind NVIDIA in RT and upscaling. Well, it's kind of a big deal. That's like 2 years behind. Of course, because they are copying NVIDIA. So it takes them one generation. When is the new NVIDIA driver dropping for DLSS 4? Well, you can already install. Someone told me on the chat. I have not been able to test that, but someone told me that if you uninstall your drivers and download the CUDA version or something, you can already see the DLSS transformer model on the NVIDIA app. So you can force DLSS 4. Otherwise, just use the guide that I share, which is very easy. So you can do it with a guide and get it working today. But it will happen. It will happen soon. We will have DLSS 4 for all RTX GPUs. So now I am about to end the stream and We have 236 people, man. I would like to keep going, but I want to try to see what's going on when the manager comes out. And yeah, I might actually record that if I can, but it's raining. And I want to see if I can buy a GPU online. So I need my phone to be working. Right now it's 37%, so I'm good with the battery. But I need to check to see if I can get one. Yeah, 20 minutes left. So yeah, 15 minutes actually now. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Everybody here to witness the suffering of this political prisoner. This is, let me tell you, I enjoy this because it is a privilege to be in a position where I can do this. You know, if getting a 5090 is the problem I have today, I mean, we're living the dream. This is the American dream. So I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. But definitely I'm feeling the grind. Yeah, the MSI Supreme seems to be the best one, but most likely there's not gonna be any MSIs today. Maybe there will, because MSI was saying that they're gonna delay until next week. But yeah, I would buy whatever is available. I don't think I'm gonna be able to choose. But the way it works is the manager comes out and he's going to use the list. It's organized. There's a list with all the people waiting for their GPU. And the manager is gonna come out and say, hey, these are the options. Which one do you want? And the first one in line says, I want the Asus Tough. It's like, okay, name. He gives you a paper with your Asus stuff, and he goes to the back. He tells the sales rep, and they're gonna put a label on that Asus stuff. This is gonna be for Ariel. And then he goes to the second person. Oh, I also want the Asus stuff, and the manager's like, no, we have no more Asus stuff. This is what you have. So then basically you choose whatever they have available. That's how it's gonna work. That's the procedure. So I think that's very good because you don't have to go in and fight to get your $2,000 GPU. Yeah, especially the 5090. We only have 4 of them, which is crazy. But yeah, I was number 22 on the line when I got here, and that was not good enough. I had to work, otherwise I would have come a lot earlier. But yeah, number 22, 4 5090s. In front of me, everyone wanted a 5090. Only one wanted a 5080. So then only 3 in front of me decided to stay waiting until Friday. So now I am number 4 for Fridays. So that's how it works. I'm gonna have to wait a long time. But at least today at 8 p.m., I will know if they will have 5090s on Friday. So I'm gonna wait until 8 p.m. If there's no 5090s, then I'm gonna have to go back, because then I have to wait an entire week, and of course I cannot be fasting for a whole week without working. And actually I have to work today, so I'm gonna have someone in the family cover me to do that. I advise you to buy 2 and then sell 1 right in front of the store for $100 more. Yeah, I don't want to do that, man. I don't like the scalping stuff. You're crazy if you end this stream hitting the switch on your moment. Well, what I can do is, let me ask you, you think the thing is, I'm not sure if the GPUs are gonna go out for sale at 7 or at 8. I think it's at 8. Yeah, only one per customer. I think it's at 8 a.m. that they will go on sale. So right now, I can wait when the manager comes out, then maybe show you that. But the thing is, I want to have the chance to buy a GPU online. But I'm not sure if it's starting at 7 or 8. 9 Eastern. Yeah, let's see. I currently have the 7800X 3D. Would it make sense to upgrade to the 9959X 3D? I don't even know what that CPU is. I guess you mean the 9800X 3D. No, the performance improvement is gonna be like 15% or something like that. That's not worth it. RTX 5090 lottery in Japan ends in chaos. Buyers climb fence next door. Yeah, it's madness. Yeah, luckily here, the people here are very, very well organized. I haven't seen any, bad, vibes or anything. I've been talking with a lot of them. They're very nice, and they are mostly gamers. Because I see them talking about games and why they want the GPU and all that stuff. So I think it's a good place to be. That's why I decided to wait. If the ambient was not good, I would not wait. I want the Astral 5090, but there's no micro centers near me yet. Which one do you want? I want the Tough, the Asus Tough, especially at $2,000. That's crazy, man. You have insane cooling. You have 2 HDMI outputs, just like the only GPUs that have 2 HDMI outputs are the Asus ones. And yeah, it's gonna be running very cool and quiet. We have military grade capacitors, so you can go to war with your GPU. So yeah, that's the one I want. If it's not that one, it would be the cheapest one available. If not, the MSI Supreme, something like that. But I don't want to spend more than 2,500. But if I have to, I will. It's what it is. But yeah, it's going to hurt if the Astral is the only one available. That's gonna hurt. So we are at 653. I think I'm gonna be. It's gonna be better if I go close to the door to see what's going on. I think some of the door is opening. Let me go in. Let me wait. I'm right there. Let me wait. See if I can get. I don't have to get wet. Gigabyte had PCB breaking issues because of the big gap for the hook. I mean, that PCB is gonna break because the GPU is massive. That's why I have my PCs vertically on the floor, because the CPU cooler is so big, so heavy in the GPU too. So I don't trust I don't like when the GPU is sagging. It sags. I think that's how you say that. It's basically just folding down. I don't like that at all. So that's one of the reasons why I like to have my PC open vertically. $2,800 confirmed for the Astral. That's an astronomical price. Do you agree with the pricing, or do you think it is overkill for what you get? Well, it's definitely overkill. That's crazy expensive. But it is what it is. There's no competition. You either get the best, pay for it, or you don't have it. It's that simple. Haven't got a coil wine on my top 4090 yet, but my liquid cooler does make noise at stress. Yeah, my 3080 has coil wine. It's an Asus stuff, actually. It's very good. I never had an issue with it. The temperatures are great. Never had any issues with it, but it does scream, especially when I go over 120 FPS. It is screaming. Yeah, I don't have a channel membership. And the reason is I do not want to feel like I have to do this because I am, if people are paying money every month, then I feel like this is an obligation. And it spoils the fun for me. So I want to feel like I am doing this because I want. And if I don't want to do it, then I don't do it. I want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I have an obligation to do this, because then it doesn't feel the same. So that's why I don't have a channel membership. That's why I've never asked anyone to like, share, and subscribe, because this is like, it would be like giving you my commitment or my promise that I will keep doing it. And I will keep doing it if I want. And that's how I like it to be. So it is fun. So as soon as I have to do it, because I promised everyone, because I asked everyone to like, share, subscribe, to support the channel, I ask everyone to pay for a membership, then it's different. It's not gonna feel the same. Now at some point, if I can do this full time, then it makes more sense. Like, I have to do it. I mean, it's my job. It's my only source of income, or maybe my primary source of income. So then it makes more sense. Like, I would have no other choice. But for now, I think I prefer the way it is. But thank you very much. I appreciate you asking that. Gigabyte also didn't put fuses on their 4090s, burning the core. Palette the same. I don't know if 5090 is the same, so it might be better this gen. Well, hopefully they learn from their mistakes. So we are 2 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna go to the front. I'm gonna go to the front because it's 2 minutes left, and I want to see what's going on. It's raining. It is raining. No, it actually stopped raining. I've been here all the time. I've been here all the time.
Ready? Ready?
I'm not getting a 5080, so I have to wait.
And you're gonna ask them.
I just want to ask the manager.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think he might give you.
Like, man, I waited the whole night.
Tell him now. Yeah.
Just tell me,
man,
please.
hey,
Tell me.
so I don't wait a whole nother day. It's like, can you at least give me something? I think. It's like, at least tell me. Should I wait? Yes or no? At least tell me.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's good.
In line.
Yeah, let's see.
No, dude. The page got up past 100 people. I went back through the line just to make sure everybody's in the spot.
Okay, wait. So we have 240 people here in the chat.
Oh yeah, guys, this just an update, letting you guys know. Right now it is 7 a.m. exactly. So they're gonna come out and give us vouchers here pretty soon. But there's over 100 people here, and the crazy thing is, before we went over 100 people, we had around 70 before they released the stocks. After they released the stocks, they went ahead and a bunch of people left. We came down to around 30ish. Now we're past 100 people. I can tell you just based off of the list, there's going to be some individuals at the end that unfortunately most likely will not get one. But hopefully there's more chances, especially on Friday. So that's the update here. It's been a great night, but kind of feeling bad for those individuals that might not get what they want. But I hope and I pray that they'll go ahead and find that eventually. So, but yeah, thank you guys.
Very much, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. I hope that so if they decide to stay, I hope they understand there's already a list for Friday.
And I've been telling people about it, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give it to him as well.
Okay.
But I've been telling everybody about it. And I think it's up to 24. So people have been signing up for it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I in touch with the manager about that second list, though. Yeah.
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 And so tell the manager also you're passing the list to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
I'm personally gonna tell the manager, hey, just letting you know, there's been people waiting outside all day. And they're also planning to stay another day to see their stock for Friday. And
Here we go.
hey, how's it going?
I'll
Oh,
be
you
ready.
7 o'clock.
Nice.
All right.
Beautiful man.
So, don't worry, I'm gonna work my way down the line, so no reason to bunch up. List. I see you know who's number one.
Me.
Okay, what card would you want? 5090 or 5080?
5090.
5090. The only 5090 I'm getting is a gigabyte 5090 master ice overclock.
How much is that one?
$24.99.
Please.
Okay. Did we need number? Oh yeah.
And then that's the only one you have, you said.
Only one. I have. Yep. Same. Okay. Who's number 3?
I'll walk down the line with you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, you got the whole list.
Everyone,
I want to tell you that at 6:30 we went down the line again, and we just made sure that everybody's in the right spot. So this will be a super smooth. We have Keith. You already got Keith. Number 3 is Daniel. You got Daniel.
5090.
Good. Next we got Jose right here.
5090.
Good. Where's he going?
Then we got John right here.
58. No, I have
Aurora
something. Let's go.
Better like 20. It's like
grand.
what?
We have
$27?
Asus,
It's a great one. It's a great one.
Rockstrix Astra.
Okay, good. That's all.
We have
Yeah,
an
like there's
Asus
some there's some more than that.
overclock.
From that.
MSI.
I can't even take a picture, bro. Yeah, well, can you take a picture for me?
Are you saying no to the 5090 or is that they don't have more?
No, they only have 4.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look, this is what it looks like right now.
It's a time.
Park somebody. Cavity.
You go. MSI Vanguard.
Daniel.
Yo,
Would you mind if I record it?
Supreme was
Okay.
Supreme Liquid. Then we have the Supreme non-liquid.
You get restrictions on that. Restrictions on OT though. They are okay. Good. Restrictions. I'll take restrictions.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't hear that part. I just want to make sure. So it should be 1 3 4, right?
Yeah, once before.
And then we have Sam right here.
You hear that?
Once you got this, we're good.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good till 3 o'clock.
You guys don't get that. Yeah. Well, then, yeah.
When did you want to go?
You got an hour. Go down the list one more time. Does it also say the MSRP?
Yeah.
Scott, you're gonna be next. Come up here so you can hear the same information for the.
All right.
These photos are next, so.
Rog asked.
Oh, you already know, okay.
Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt, how much is the 90? Price wise?
2,500.
That's Scott next. Right?
Now, for the Rog strict.
Yeah, I was like, the 49 the white one.
50 minutes.
For like a video on it.
And then we have. Gavin up
Good. So I have Rog. Not a. But I want to get into that. How many more Rogs do we have? What number are you on? I have one Rog left. And we're in the tough overclock.
Yes, I'm gonna let them do their job, and at the end, I'm gonna ask them about my chances. I don't want to, interrupt them doing their job. There's like over 100 people here to take care of. So you're gonna get a 50-80 and wait also? Oh, you get a 50-90. Oh yeah, that's right. Which one did you get? Which one did you?
I forgot what he said. They said it's a really good one, so I don't.
Oh, you don't care. It's a gift.
It's for my son.
Gift for your son, man.
Yeah.
That's such an amazing gift. He's gonna be blown away.
Yeah.
Is it a small kid or a big one?
No, he's 25.
Wow,
No, 23. He's 23. My middle school.
that's awesome. Man.
Yeah, he put together his own computer.
So he's only missing the GPU. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like
Yeah,
that's the best gift.
so he's moving. He moved from Florida to our house for 3 months. Then he moved to St. Louis. So from here, I got to go home, and then Sunday we're going to pack up his stuff because he's already there working. Then we're going to take it down there, so he'll get it Monday. So he'll.
That's so awesome. Let me go and good luck with that, man. So I'm gonna go. I had someone here. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Here's some cash for you to wipe your tears with. Thank you very much, man. Let me go and see my. Let me go and see my parent coming here. Hey. Let's see where he parked. Huh, there was no place to park here, it seems. Let me see. Yeah, I just have someone coming to bring my laptop or to come so I can go home. But the thing is, I want to ask. Tengo esto en vivo aquí. ¿Me traes la laptop? Se lo dije a mami, era un mensaje. Bueno, no importa, no importa. Yo quiero preguntarle al manager. El manager está preguntándole a cada uno por uno. Esto es lo que está disponible. ¿Cuál es la tarjeta de video que tú quieres? Estoy haciendo esto en vivo. Y quiero esperar a que él termine. Cuando termine, preguntarle, oye, para dime la verdad, yo aquí esperando toda la noche. ¿Tú crees que va a tener algún chance? Vamos a ver si me da alguna información. Si no, hay que esperar hasta las 8 de la noche hoy. Aquí. Entonces, vamos a ver. Pero ahora que termine, hay más de 100 gente. Hay más de 100 gente donde le da la vuelta a la cola. Okay. Yeah, I have to wait until 8. Let's see. Dale. Here you go. Now to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. See if my people are still here.
Gaming trio. Music solid.
I don't see my. I see the people that were here waiting for the 5090. They have to be somewhere over here, or maybe on their cars. Dude, still hope Newegg and Best Buy drop in 50 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna wait to ask the manager when he finishes and see if I can get one. Oh, skipping breakfast. We skipped dinner, breakfast. We're gonna skip lunch. We're not eating in more than 24 hours. More than 24 hours. I'm not eating. Well, I am not fasting because I was drinking some coconut water. So that's gonna break the fast. But yeah, no, not a lot of calories. Yeah. Let's driver is out. Driver is out. Let's go. Oh man. So let me ask, what was the 459 is available? Let me ask that. I'm interested to know what they have. Hey,
It was what, like gigabyte
Something.
gigabyte. It was like the white gigabyte ice 5090.
Gigabyte ice? Is
Yeah,
that a
and-
liquid cool? Or?
No. It's just.
They got it wrong.
I'll find it.
Oh, the ice. Oh, I get it. I get it.
We're talking all night.
I get it. I get it. So gigabyte ice.
It's gonna be this Aurora's GeForce RTX.
Oh,
Ice.
the hours.
It's kind of clean. It starts at
yeah.
or it starts at 2500 though.
I like that. So they had the ice.
Yeah, that's they had 4 of these, I guess.
Four of these. So that's the only one they had.
Yeah, just 4 of them.
Oh,
Yeah, only ice. That's all they had.
Okay, let me have this one. Can I?
I was number.
Can I
I was
record
number
this?
3. Oh, sorry.
This is basically this is all they have. Ours GeForce R.
Starting at 2500 is crazy. That's not cheap.
Yeah, well, that's a
Damn.
good one. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about
very,
that.
very good one. I will be happy to buy that. That's awesome.
The motherboard.
It will.
You know, it gives me some hope because they should have other brands too.
Yeah,
So
for
other
sure.
brands should be coming.
Surely. Yeah, 'cause they just only had one brand. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
weird.
weird. They should
Maybe it's like
definitely
one
have
brand
Ace.
per Micro Center store.
Part didn't have any gigabyte 5080s.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
they
so
didn't have
No
strange.
5080s for
gigabytes, but they
That's
had
strange.
5090s.
Jose,
No, they had
start
a.
packing or get.
they had
get
some-
Did they have? Do they have MSI?
Yeah,
Yes,
everything
they
out
had
of it. So
MSI,
basically,
Supreme. They said he said Supreme.
liquid, not
Yeah,
liquid, and then the Ventus,
the Ventus.
and then they had Asus Tough and Rogue, and then
That's the one I want.
yeah, and then
Which
they had Zotac. And any 5080 Strix, it's Astral.
Astral? Yeah, they changed the.
So I got the Astral.
Yeah. The 70 will have Strix, but the 80 and 90 is Astro.
It better be
Yeah.
Astro. I'd be pissed if you gave me the wrong one.
So I got the Astro one.
Yeah, that's what I got.
LC one.
Yeah.
I think
1,500.
is that how much it is?
Yeah. Well, on Best Buy, it might be less here. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere it was 1,800.
Yeah, the best, I think, I'm not sure if the 80 has that too, but I think the best about that one is that it has the thermal pads that you would never have to replace. You don't have to worry about repasting the core. So it's
Well, I
going to
know
be
the-
more
the
reliable.
5080 has 3 fans. The 5090 version has 4 fans.
Well, no, the 5080 has 4 fans too. For the
Yeah, it's the same design.
It's
Yeah,
3 on bottom
same
and 1 on
design.
top that does a push pull
Yeah.
all the way through.
Okay, because I know the 5090 has 3 on one side and 1 on the.
Yeah, it's same too. Same too.
It's a push pull method on the very last one.
Yeah, it's going to be so quiet.
So
It's going to be
it's
so,
supposed to have 2 that pull up like, or 3 pull up, but 2 and pull like this come through the whole heat sink.
yeah,
And the last one pulls
yeah,
pulls all of it out.
yeah. Man,
Like I said, I'm glad I did.
so you hear that? More is that using 2K for this assembly already voids their warranty. Yeah. We have a long way to go. We have a long line, man. Over 100 people waiting in line. $40.90 day one, the best investment. Yeah. Jump is gonna be huge, that's for sure.
To confirm, we're good to leave. Yep. How can I trio?
Do we have any?
Not yet. Nope. Which one is it? Stop going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they finish with the whole line, and I'm gonna ask the manager some questions, and I ask him if he's gonna have more 5090s, basically. So after they give you that paper, you can leave the line, and because you're good, you're gonna be able to get your GPU. Basically, the GPU is gonna have your name already, so it's good. I like the way they are doing it. I think it's very, very, very well organized. It definitely works. I guarantee you, external RAD solution kills any of these air cooling models. Heck, it will be better than a Supreme Liquid. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I appreciate it. So the F4, its nickname was a Rhino.
49, the best investment.
That's why if you're one like Rhino. I don't know.
You don't even know if they will have a 5090 tomorrow, right? Nope. I'm basically waiting until he finishes with the entire line, and I'm gonna beg him, please tell me if I can get a 5090. Tell me, please. I've been waiting. Let's see. See if we can get that Intel. Yeah, stick with the 4090. It's not a big change. But it is weird that they only had that gigabyte Aorus Ice $2,500. That's a great GPU, but it seems like a very specific one of those rare 5090s. It's so weird that they have 4 of those and they don't have anything else. That gives me hope, because it gives me hope because that means let's see, let me see where the line is. So now people can leave the line because the store is gonna open at 8. So they have still 40 minutes to go.
Couple of in front of you guys. We were just curious. I still want to know what cards this I did. Like what I did. Then Alexa. No. I'll do the tough. I do have the fun and the lane. What's the specs of the fun? Is it the other Asus card? I'll go. Oh, yeah.
People are happy, man. Bro, where are you at the line? I'm number 4 for tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna camp for the 5090. All these people here are getting 5080s. They only had 4 5090s. Yeah, 4090 price is not going down. You wanna see how it looks like? It's right here. I don't wanna record people's faces. But from far away, you can see it. Here's the line. It's going all the way up to the entrance. That's how it's going. Will I be able to buy the 5090 on the NVIDIA store today? I don't think so. But good luck. Good luck with that, man. They have a lot of Asus stuff, 5080s. Asus stuff, Asus Prime. Oddly, they don't have gigabytes 5080s. Gigabytes or 5090s only. Yeah, we need good luck. That's for sure. Winter beggings. It is a Dallas location. We only got one, but before I arrived, there were already 70 people in line, so I left. That's crazy. 15090. That's crazy, man. 5080 cannot do 4K 120 native. Seems like 5070 is a better deal. Yes, it can. It depends on the game. It absolutely can. I am running low on battery. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm at 24%. I might have to end the stream just to have a little bit of battery left to buy the GPU. I'm gonna go as low as 15%. I do have the backup power supply, so I'll be fine. Man, it's a long line.
Remember Monday you talked about.
So basically, you have until 3 p.m. after they give you that paper. You can go, you can leave, and you can come back at any time and get your GPU. You don't have to keep waiting in line, basically. That's a great strategy. That's why I'm willing to wait. It's like the only way you can get one. NVIDIA Store didn't release 50 series yet in our region. I think it will happen in 35 minutes. Update. I was here earlier, but had to leave. What happened? Are you still on for tomorrow? I am on for tomorrow, bro. I'm not leaving here without my 5090. Yeah, so basically what happened is the manager is asking everyone one by one. He has the inventory, asking which one do you want. So whatever people choose, they give them the paper, and you don't have to stay online. You have time to go and then come back and get your GPU, which is awesome. So that's what's going on. He's gonna cry in the car. I don't know, man. After all the effort, if I finally get a 5090 tomorrow, I don't know, man. It's gonna be deep. Let me tell you that. It's gonna be deep. But man, I have to say, the quality of people here is off the chart. You don't see any conflicts. Everything is organized. Everyone is waiting in line. Like no issues at all. Like the quality of people here is absolutely amazing. I mean, I couldn't be in a better place. This is fantastic. Some guys already get a 5090 today. Yes. Have you gotten any sleep? 1 hour. 1 hour of resting my eyes. I definitely need to hibernate after this. I'm killing some neurons for sure. Some irreversible damage. After this, the videos might not be as good anymore. We're getting some brain damage for that 5090, man. It's crazy. No TAA on, people in sight. Amazing. You're gonna see the quality decrease once people realize they are not one of the lucky ones. Well, that's about to happen because they had 79 only and we had more than 100 people here. I just want to make sure that they know I am number 4 for tomorrow. So all these people that they are waiting in line, they are behind me. Because I was actually number 22. I just want to make sure that's clear. Okay? That's why I'm here. Hybrid says there's going to be a surprise release of an AFMF2 competitor releasing today. Global driver level interpolation for RTX 50 series. What is AFMF2? Oh, you mean to AMD's interpolation? That's what we need. We definitely need that. And we need that for all RTX GPUs. That would be great. That would be great. Hopefully battery with that 5090 in the passenger seat, bro.
with the seat belt on the box, smiling ear to ear, and with a lot of free space on your bank account. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. I'm gonna get happy, that's for sure. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have happiness for a month. I get over 300 FPS in Cyberpunk. It don't even seem real, but eating the Founders Edition runs hot. But my 40 and 90 doesn't. So people still getting the papers. But a lot of papers remaining. Let me make sure. Two companies I consult with get RTX cards early for testing. They tell me things here and there. One of them said global interpolation is going to be supported. Sadly, only 50 series though. Well, thanks for the intel. Thanks for that, man. That sounds great. I still have a lot of papers. That sounds great. You need a semi-trailer for that 5090 box. How did people get 5090 Founders Edition already? I don't know. If you even touch the 5090 Founders Edition, you will burn your hands. Yeah, but the cooling is fantastic. But of course, it's gonna be very hot to the touch. That's because it's doing a great job on dissipating the heat. So it still have a lot of them. Yep. That sounds great. We need that for games that don't support it. Well, actually, with a 59, I'm sure I can get DLSS quality, 300 frames per second. No problem. With MFG, it just works. Also, improvements to RTX, HDR, lower GPU utilization. Nice. We definitely need that. Nobody wants to lose frames for HDR. Of course they can do it. They can definitely do it for the older cards. But yeah, I think they just don't want to ruin their reputation if it doesn't look as good or the performance is not as good. So they're careful, man. By the way, my hands are freezing completely. Like I cannot even feel my fingers anymore. It's not working. My hands, like even if I try to open and close it fast, it's not working well. I'm freezing. But they still have plenty of GPUs. The best thing to happen would be an AI bubble pop. Once that happens, NVIDIA will go back to gamers. The 50 series exists just to keep gamers around so they can fall back on them when AI falls. Yeah, 25 minutes. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon, man.
We have more than 300 people here, man. That's awesome. But my battery is at 20%, and I have to go to work actually. So I'm gonna have here someone covering me, so I can go to work. But I just want to know. I just want to ask the manager to see if he can tell me, if he can give me any hope for me to wait until tomorrow. That's all I want. I just want hope. That's all I'm asking for. I want to see the line, man. I just don't want to show people's faces, because not everyone wants to be on the internet. So I'll show you the line. You can see the line over there. It goes all the way up here. And there's a lot of people who already left. No more vouchers. That's it. Can I please ask you? I've been waiting here the whole night. I am number 4 for tomorrow, Friday. Will I have a chance to get a 5090?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Okay.
Are
I
you-
told you yesterday, I have no idea. When we find out, I'll let you guys know.
Okay. But are you getting like another truck for today?
I'm not